were never separated, were never divided, and they never left. They're still very much present in our life. I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from spirit side, because your loved ones are always with you and around you. And you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. You don't need a medium. They're with you, loving you, supporting you, guiding you, always. But I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from... Happy Wednesday, you guys. How are you guys doing today? On this rainy evening, at least in Northwest Indiana. Oh, as soon as I start talking, there's Livy. All right, guys. We are live here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Jennifer's in the background underneath me. Jennifer, you can say hi. That'd be great. As well as Stacy. I believe Dawn is here recapping, possibly. And then, of course, Allie is here, and Allie's also on TikTok recapping as well. And if you guys can, please share the page. I would appreciate it. Who wants to see Livy? You guys want to see Livy? All right. Oh, goodness. So excited. Hang on. There she is. There you go. Oh. You say hi. You say hi. Come here. Come here. Now say hi. No. That's it. You're done. Got what you wanted. She made a mess. All right, you guys. You guys excited? Who wants to connect with their loved ones tonight? Yay. All right, guys. I'm going to explain the process and how I work, and we're going to get started. But before we get started, events, guys, this Saturday, we're back at Anderson Winery this Saturday, July 19th in Valparaiso, Anderson Winery. There is just a few tickets left, guys. So if you plan on going, there's just a few tickets. And remember, the best way to get tickets is either through the link that we post on Facebook or through my website is actually the best way to get tickets. And please do not buy tickets from anybody else that they're saying that they're selling tickets. I have tickets available. It's a scam. So you guys, please be aware of that. The next event after that is August 23rd, Whiting Elks Lodge. So we're coming back to Whiting, Indiana, the Elks Lodge, August 23rd. It's a Saturday. And then we're coming back to Fowler Movie Theater, October 25th. So if you're in the Lafayette area or Indy area, in that area, October 25th, the Fowler Movie Theater, guys, we're coming back there. And then October of 2026, so not this October, next October is the Harmony and Healing, A Voyage After Loss cruise event. All that information is on my website, firehousemedium.com. Okay, easy enough? You guys ready to get started? So, again, if you guys can, please share the page. I'd appreciate it. So, this process, mediumship, is about love. It's love for your loved ones, love for you. So, they're not going to come through and judge you and point fingers at you. That's not how this works. So, if you go see another medium for whatever reason and they tell you they can't connect with your loved ones because you're grieving too much, or they can't connect with your loved ones because they haven't crossed over, they're not connecting. Okay, guys? We all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love. And I want your loved ones to come through and validate that. So how I work when your loved ones come through, they'll go back in a shared memory. This could be years ago, as well as current events. So you know that they're with you and around you. I do get names and dates. I could be off by the name, but not the initial it starts with or what the name may sound like. So once we get you live, that is not my loved one's name. Remember, you guys, when your loved ones are coming through, they will highlight friends and family still here living, or themselves, or whom that they're with, that they're bringing to my awareness. Okay? And I'm also known for random and quirky things. I love those things. You can't look it up or make it up, whether it's a shared memory from years ago or it's a current event going on in your life. And then once I get you on the phone, again, just be open to the process, because the loved ones that's coming through could be bringing other loved ones to my awareness. So just be open to anything that may come through, as well as pets. So pets do come through too as well. I get asked that question all the time. Pets, do they come through? Absolutely. Easy enough, you guys? So this is spirit led, meaning I connect with a loved one that's connecting with me. I'll give you the information. You have to be able to understand all of it, not some of it or part of it. Unless you feel like it's for somebody else, let me know that in the chat. But you have to understand all of it, you guys, okay? And then I'll hone in on who I'm with, and then we'll get you live on the phone. And we are going live on TikTok afterwards, just so you guys know. Easy enough? Ready to get started? There is some, I call them boom booms. I just heard a couple fireworks. So if Livy gets a little anxious, is because she's afraid of the boom booms. She just came a little closer to me. She's listening. All right, guys. And I ask you, guys, don't give me any information in the chats or who you want to connect with, any of those things, because once I want it to be organic. I want it so when I get you on the, if I happen we're drawn to you and you guys get picked, I want it to be organic. Okay, easy enough. And again, please share the page. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. So I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness when I say mom, grandma, and her mother-in-law, and as she's connecting with me, I know there's a kidney or renal issue. This is how she makes me feel. So there's renal issues or kidney issues. There's that connection. She's also making reference to three boys. So I know there's three boys. She's highlighting three boys. So whether this is three sons or three grandsons or great grandsons, but I know there's three boys because she's saying there's three, three. And out of the three, I feel like two are older and one is younger. That's how she makes me feel. Okay. It's okay, sweetheart. I know. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I might have to scoot her out, guys. I'm not sure. She may not like that either. She's freaking out over here. It's okay, baby. Okay. So the motherly energy that's coming to my awareness, mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, even an ex. I know this is a renal issue or a kidney issue. This is how she makes me feel. I also know she's highlighting the three boys. So it would be like three sons or three grandsons or three great grandsons. But I know nope, nope, baby. I know there's three boys. All right. And I also know this is random, but you have to understand this. I know there's a Snoopy, Snoopy Peanuts. I know there's a Snoopy connection. I'm also hearing the name, what sounds like this is either Cassie or Casey. So there's that sounding name, guys. Remember, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. So before you guys say anything, or before you guys say me, yes, let me recap real quick. You're okay, sweetheart. I promise. I promise you're okay. Yes. Okay. So the motherly energy that's coming to my awareness, like mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even her ex, she makes me feel like kidney renal issues. So I know there's a kidney renal issue. She's making reference to the three boys, whether it's three sons, three grandsons, or three great grandsons. But I feel like two are older and one is younger. That's how she makes me feel. Yes, baby. And I'm hearing what sounds like this is either Casey or Cassie. So again, guys, remember names or dates here, themselves, or whom they're with. Now, this is important. There's a Snoopy connection. So I know there's like, I know those stupid boom booms. Um, I'm trying to focus. I know. So I know there's a Snoopy connection. So this would be like with the peanut characters. So Snoopy, I know there's that connection. So nope, sweetheart. No, 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 baby. You can't go under there. So you have to understand everything I just said. And if you understand everything, say yes, Snoopy. We'll get you live on the phone. Baby, I know. It's okay. No, no. Wait. Ah. Hang on, guys. No, you're okay, baby. I promise. Sit down. You cannot go under there, sweetie. This is what it's like when you're having a conversation and you have like a 2-year-old and you're trying to control a 2-year-old and you're okay, baby. I promise. Thank you guys for understanding. I appreciate it. Let's see. I may have missed you guys. So if you understand everything, just say yes, Snoopy again, please. It's okay, sweetheart. I promise you. I promise you. Come up here. Come here. Come up here. You can come up here with us. Come on. You can come up here with us. Come on. It's okay. You're safe. I promise. Yes, you're safe. Okay. Hang on. Is it Megan Harris? Megan Harris, can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? You're okay, sweetheart. Hang on, guys. All right. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, come on, babe. Let's go out. Come on. Let's go out. Can you take care of her, please? Okay. Sorry, guys. She's gonna go in her cubby hole. So Megan Harris, can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in? Thank you, Kara. Yes, you guys have to understand everything. There we go. I'm triple checking my all right, here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Megan.
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a motherly energy. So when I say motherly, it could be mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, even an ex. She makes me feel like I know there's like renal issues or kidney issues. This is how she makes me feel. And she's also referencing these 3 boys. And I feel out of the 3 boys, 2 are older, 1 is younger. So this could be like, 3 grandsons, 3 sons, or 3 great grandsons. Does that resonate?
Yes.
And then she also makes me feel I'm hearing the name, but it sounds like this is either Casey or Cassie.
Cassie. Yep.
That Cassie. Okay. And this is important. There's a Snoopy connection.
Yes.
Okay. And she's also making reference. Megan, can I get personal?
Yes.
Are you going through a difficult time, like mentally, emotionally, physically?
Yes.
Okay, because she's putting me on a wave. So anytime your loved ones put me on a wave, I just feel like you're going through some stuff. We don't have to
Yes.
indulge or anything, but again, this is her way of like, I'm here, I'm with you. And she's also referencing, it looks like what she's showing me is like a thank you card, Megan. So either you just gave one out or you just received a thank you card.
I was looking at thank you cards, but I haven't gotten one.
Okay, but you were looking at them.
Yes.
I know you're like, why is she bringing that up? It's so random, right? But it just lets you know,
Yeah.
hey, I'm here. I see you. Okay. And she's also she's making reference to a wagon. What's this wagon?
The wagon in the backyard.
Okay.
I keep saying I could put it in the garage. And I just looked at it today.
Perfect. I truly, truly love current events, you guys. When they bring up it, just drives the point home. Hey, they're still here. They're still here. And then she's also making reference to the. I got Libby's hair on the microphone. She's also making reference to the. This is either you got invited to a bonfire. There's a bonfire.
Not that I know of. I know we're going to a party, but
Okay, if there's a bonfire there,
well, okay.
is it okay? Is it possible?
I don't know. It's a birthday party, so I don't know.
Wait, hold on. I think she's correcting me on this. You have the brother or there's a son brother connection.
Yes.
Okay, she's making reference to this bonfire, so maybe find out.
Okay.
Okay, you may not even know this. Those are the best. Okay, and then she's also showing me. Do you have a stray cat that just showed up?
I saw a stray cat the other day, and I was like, "That's weird. We moved, and I was like, I haven't seen cats around here at all." And I saw a cat the other day.
Are you wanting to get a cat?
My daughter wants a cat. She's been
Okay.
begging for a cat.
Okay, well, congratulations. No. Yeah, yeah. So anytime I hear like congratulations, I feel like it's happening or it's going to happen. So she's gonna like, eventually wear you down.
Oh, she's trying. She's trying her hardest. Either that or a dog.
Again, she's not gonna tell you what to do, but she'll come through and guide you. But I feel like there's a more of a leaning towards getting a cat than a dog.
If she had it her way, she would.
Okay. Perfect. And then also Megan, can I get really super personal?
Okay.
this Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't even know how to describe this or say this, but I'm gonna do the best I can.
Okay.
So, women in their monthly the monthly cycle.
Yep.
She's making reference to this and changing like the brand of feminine product. I don't.
My child keeps changing them. She every other month she's like, "Mom, you gotta try this. I gotta try that." I'm like, "Oh, stop!"
Okay. Again, she's coming through. She's highlighting you. She's highlighting your daughter. All right. And truly, I just feel like she wants to come through and uplift you. Exactly what you're doing. Laughter is the best medicine. All right.
It really is.
And then she's also showing me like ink pens, but it's glitter, like glitter pens. Find out from your daughter.
Okay. She's got a bunch of pens. Now I'm gonna have to look.
Okay, so oh gosh, Glenda from The Wizard of Oz,
Yes.
the Good Witch. She's making reference to
Mhm.
this,
Okay.
and it's the dress. So there's the connection with this dress and your daughter.
Yep. Okay.
Everybody's loving your laugh, by the way.
Yeah. It's so funny.
But do you understand that connection, that reference?
I do.
Okay.
It's a good thing you can't see me because I'm like, I'm all red.
Oh, she wants you. Do you want to be more red? Because she could do it.
No. She would be the one to do it.
Absolutely. Again, I just feel like she's really just coming through and she wants to uplift you. So what we're doing right now, she makes you feel like do more of that. Do more of that.
Okay.
And then she's also she's also making reference to now I feel her energy and she's again, I feel like it's a laughter from spirit side, but she's making reference to the yoga pose.
Okay. I thought I was doing that by myself.
Well, not really, but when you think you're alone, you're really not alone.
Right.
So you understand that too, Megan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. My friend, somebody just made a comment. This is the happiest reading ever. So thank you for
great.
brightening up our night and
Thank you.
sharing this beautiful motherly energy and as well as your energy. So we
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
But hold on, one more thing. Your mom is making reference to pizza with anchovies.
Ew. No, but we had pizza tonight. I always say no anchovies.
Okay, as long as you understand, my friend. You don't have any questions?
No. No.
Okay, well, keep laughing. Keep laughing because you're
Thank
uplifting
you.
everybody. All right, my friend. You take
Thank
care,
you
Megan.
so much.
You're welcome.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. Let's send her lots of loves and laughs. Oh, that was great. Beautiful. I love when your loved ones come through and they're so into the current events and They truly, your loved ones truly want you happy and laughter. All right, guys. If you can, please share the page. I'd really appreciate it. Somebody said, "Can we be friends?" Yeah, ask Megan. All right, real quickly, guys. This Saturday, July 19th, we're back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. There's only a few tickets left for that, guys. So if you want to go, grab your tickets. It's this Saturday. And we're coming back to Whiting Elks Lodge, and that is August 23rd in Whiting, Indiana. And then October 25th, this year, October 25th, we're coming down to Fowler at the movie Fowler Theater. So if you're in the Lafayette area or you're in that area, we're coming to the Fowler Movie Theater. And then October of next year, 2026, is the Harmony and Healing: A Voyage After Loss cruise event. Again, all that information is on my website, firehousemedium.com. And some folks were asking about like private readings. Yes, I offer private readings, Zoom, phone, in person, as well as I do travel in the area for mini groups. All of them are great, as well as, of course, events. So on my website, guys, firehousemedium.com. All right, I'm going to go off and do another read, okay? So I do have a father energy coming to my awareness, two of them, to be honest. I feel there's two father energies. Oh, boy. So this would be like a father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law. But I feel like there's two father energies, guys, or a stepfather. I know December or the 12th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. I feel like one of the father energy is connected to your spouse. So it would be like your husband or your wife, but it's connected to your spouse. One of the father energy is connected to your spouse. So remember, guys, there's two father energies coming to my awareness, and they both make me feel like they made their transitions from something completely different. I feel one of them, heart, lungs, or chest, difficulty breathing. I don't feel like they passed in the same way, but they're coming through together. The one father energy makes me feel like he's connected to your spouse, if that makes sense. I know December or the 12th, because December is the 12th month. So it's the 12th of any month or the month of December, birthday, anniversary, or passing. Now, there's a Jimmy, James, Jim. There's that connection. Remember, guys, names or dates. They could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom that they're with that they're bringing to my awareness. Now, remember, there's two father energies. I feel like there's one's from your side of the family, one's from your spouse's side of the family. Because I feel like that divide, not that they don't get along. It's a divide as in family. And the father energy, I feel like heart, lungs, or chest, difficulty breathing. He's making reference to the older model yellow vehicle. So this is like it'd be a sports vehicle or like a 1960s or 70s yellow vehicle. I feel like it's a sports vehicle. I know this is really specific. So let me recap, guys. There's two father energies coming to my awareness. Father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law. The first father energy that's coming through, I feel like heart, lungs, or chest, or difficulty breathing. The second father energy that's coming to my awareness, I feel like is connected to your spouse, connected to your person. So would be like their father or their grandfather. I also feel like there's this yellow vehicle. I feel like it's like a sports vehicle or a older model, like a 60s or 70s. It's yellow though. I know it's yellow. Remember, the first father energy that's coming through, I feel like heart, lungs, or chest, or difficulty breathing. I know there's a Jimmy or James, Jim, Jimmy. I know there's that sounding name. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, yellow vehicle. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, guys. If you said yes, yellow vehicle, say it again, please. Hold on. I seen somebody and I can't find you. So bear with me, guys. Is it Colleen Holland? Can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? So Colleen Holland. Yes, guys, no additional information. So Colleen Holland, can you put your number with the dashes? Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Colleen?
Hey,
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So there's two father energies coming to my awareness. As the first father energy is coming through, he makes me feel like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. He also makes me feel
Yep.
he's with another father energy, but I feel like the second father energy that's coming through would be like on your spouse's side.
Yep. So I'm sure the first one is my dad. The one on my husband's side, I'm not 100% sure yet who it is, but
Well,
I mean, he's got grandfathers and
well,
things like that. So
well, let me get you there. So, would you also understand December or the 12th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing is important?
my dad passed in December.
Okay, and then I'm also hearing the name like Jimmy.
Jim is my father-in-law.
Okay, and your father-in-law still here living.
Correct.
Okay, we want to keep him here. That's where I want to go.
Yep.
So it would be
Okay.
connected to your spouse's side. So this would be your father-in-law that's still here living. That's Jimmy. So the gentleman that's coming through, I know is connected on your spouse's side, connected to Jim as well. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then I also feel I know there's a yellow vehicle, like I'm not good with.
So my dad had like a 67 or 68 Camaro that I'm 99% sure it was yellow.
Okay, well, you find out because I know this is a yellow vehicle and it's like you just said, it's 60s or in the 60s or 70s. That's how I feel. Now,
Yep.
I know, and I also feel like was somebody not able to say goodbye with dad?
Yeah, me.
Okay, so as he's coming through, he makes me feel like not able to say goodbye. I don't know if you can see me, but anytime I feel like that, wiping into the hands is not for you to like to hold on. I wish I could have done something better or different. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, and then the second father energy they're coming through together, so we could be literally going back and forth. The second father energy that's coming through on your husband's side, he's saying congratulations on the promotion. So there was like either a raise or a promotion.
Oh, not yet. Maybe soon.
Okay, is it
I
possible?
hope, right?
Is it possible?
Yeah. Yeah, anything's possible. So yeah.
Okay, just know how he makes me feel that. He also makes me feel like working with metal or steel.
Uh
Was a pipe fitter if it was Bill.
but if it was my husband's Uncle Bill, he was a pipe fitter.
Okay, again, this comes in pieces. So it's his way of coming through as well as your father's way. You're coming through together. But I'm
Well,
hearing
and I mean my husband was a pipe fitter, my father-in-law was a pipe fitter, so it could be any of those.
well, It's for one, it's a fact, and it's just evidence of validation that we are on your husband's side, and it's backing up when I'm
Yep.
hearing congratulations on the promotion or there's a raise. There's movement, but I'm hearing congratulations.
Yep.
So if it's
Okay.
possible, just know it's coming.
Okay. Well, anything's possible, so I hope so. It's always good.
Okay, but I feel like sooner or later. But when I say is it possible, is this like in the works? Is it talked about on your husband's side with his
My
career?
husband, they talk about moving him from one position to another. It just hasn't happened, and it's been nothing but talk. So we haven't expected anything.
That's why I'm feeling like congratulations. And again, they're backing that up with working with metal or steel. And if the uncle did this and your father-in-law does, again, it's just backing up that I am getting the information correctly. And
Yep.
I also know August or the 8th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Oh, well,
I'm not 100% sure.
And this could be on either on your side as Colleen or as well as your husband's side. But I know August or the 8th. Just know how that's coming through. And then
Okay.
as your father's coming through, there's a smoking connection.
Yeah, we've all smoked. All of us. My dad did, and he passed with lung cancer,
Okay.
but all of us smoke. So
Okay. Did somebody make like I want to say a handmade or homemade ashtray?
I think I did when I was younger.
Do you remember if this was green in color?
It could have been. I think my mom had it for a long time. I'll ask my mom because
Fi-
she may still have it.
Find out. Find out. Because I feel
Yep.
like there's like a handmade or homemade ashtray, and I feel like it's green in color.
I will ask her.
And it matched the carpet. So did you have green carpet at one point?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there was some funky carpet growing up, right? I don't know.
I feel like your dad's like that energy of that laughter energy. He just makes you feel it matched the carpet. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Don't know.
again, find out from mom. And this is
Okay.
his way of coming through and including your mom in on this reading as well.
Okay.
And also the Jim James, that's connection to your father-in-law.
Correct.
That's still here living. Okay. Now,
Yes.
so this would either be your husband or your father-in-law. Was there an ear issue or a hearing issue?
oh, well.
Not 100% sure.
I'll leave it there. I'm not a medical
Yep.
professional, but I'll leave it there. I feel like there's like a hearing issue or a
I mean, neither of them hear that well after being in construction. I think they both struggle to hear on some level. So if that's where it's going, then I would say yeah.
okay. Is it selective hearing? No, I'm kidding.
Well, it is. They're men, so it is.
So the uncle that was also in the pipe fitting that's passed is he
Mhm.
connected to your father-in-law?
Yes,
That would be like his brother.
it's his brother, but there's quite an age difference, and
Okay.
yep,
Okay.
and he's kind of, I mean, he was kind of like a father figure to him at some point too.
Okay. Remember this hearing issue or there's something with it, and I'm gonna be more specific. I feel like it's the right ear.
Okay,
I'll just leave that
I
there
will
with you.
ask.
I'll leave it there with
Yep,
you.
I'll ask.
Okay. Colleen, my friend, do you have any questions?
No, but I appreciate them coming through because I actually just started like messing with ancestry stuff in the last couple days, so I had a good feeling about tonight. So I'm glad they came
Oh,
through.
I love that. Now you brought up the ancestry. This is interesting. Is there like a an Indian connection or like a totem pole?
I'm searching for the Indian connection that I always hear we have.
Okay. Again, know your father's helping you from spirit side.
Yep, because I haven't found it, and I'm like truly disheartened by it because my dad would always brag about that Cherokee Indian, and I can't find it.
Oh, because he just said you will.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm determined.
Yeah, he said you will. So it's there somewhere. Because he's showing me the Indian. He showed me the totem pole. And
Yeah, my dad was very proud of that.
and this is the same father energy that at one point smoked a pipe, or there's a pipe connection.
Not my dad. You actually my father-in-law,
Good.
he did.
That's still here
He
living.
doesn't anymore, but my father-in-law Jim
Yeah.
would occasionally smoke the pipe.
Okay. Again, just know that how that other father energy is coming through. It'd come through like a father energy for like you or your husband, but it would be the brother to your father-in-law.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
And just know how they're
Yep.
again, they're both coming through together. Even if they physically did not know each other here, they do on spirit side. And I'm also being shown scratch off tickets that you haven't scratched off yet.
Oh, I don't know. That's always possible too, but I'm generally pretty good about scratching them. It's turning them in that I have an issue with.
Okay, did you just purchase some and you haven't scratched them?
No, not recently. But I am going to ask my mom because she went out earlier.
Okay,
So she may have.
find out. Oh, I love that. Find out, and you can just let us know in the chats.
Yep.
All right, my friend.
Yeah.
Again,
That's interesting.
just know how Dad's coming through. Again, this is why I see you. I'm with you, and I'm around you. And more importantly, he does not want you to hold on to any shame or guilt or blaming yourself in any way.
I'm glad for that. I struggle with that. He had called me the day before, and I was in the middle of actually trying to do something for him, and I didn't get to answer the phone. And then I could not get him, and I got the call the next morning that he passed.
Okay. More important, like he does not want you to hold on to any of that. And hold on, before we part though, real quick. I don't. Is there like a hair transplant? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I he said he needed one. My husband. My dad was balding. He was starting to bald. He may have needed one, but I know I lose hair like crazy and always think I'm gonna end up needing one.
No, I feel like there's.
But no,
I feel like there's like either you're talking about it or your husband's talking about it. There's a hair transplant.
I don't know that.
I'll leave it there.
I don't know.
You'll get it later. You'll get it later, my friend. All right. And one more thing.
Okay.
January or the first of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
January or the 1st. The only thing I know in January is one of my uncle's birthdays that passed.
Remember this hair transplant. And it could be a funny story, it could be a joke, but just remember that.
Okay. I'm gonna find out.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck on your ancestry.
Thank you very much.
You're
I have
welcome.
one quick question before you go.
Absolutely.
It's for my dad.
Mhm.
I had given my brother a little bit of his ashes, and I just want to know that he's not upset about that.
Absolutely not. No. So if that's a great question. If there was a difficult relationship, so say they had a difficult relationship or a challenging relationship, when we cross over, we don't carry any of that human emotion. It's truly unconditional love. They're coming from a broader perspective and an understanding. So he is absolutely not upset with you.
Good.
Actually,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Actually, he makes me feel like he's thanking you. He's saying thank you. And
That's nice.
is this the same father energy with the pocket knife? Does your brother have that pocket knife?
It's possible.
Find
I
out.
know the pocket knife story. He did give my brother a pocket knife when he was little and gave him the whole spiel about how he's supposed to handle it and not do all these things. And the first thing my brother did was pull it out and try to cut the table, so he got it taken away. It could be in reference to that. I don't know if he has one now, but I know there was a pocket knife story, and we used to laugh about how unruly my brother was.
Again, it's just backing up that for one, answering your question, and he's thanking you, and he's backing that up with the pocket knife story. So,
Okay. Well, thank you.
you're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. You take care of you.
Yep. Thank
right.
you, Teresa.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, let's send her lots of love. Please and thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to go off and do another read. I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He does make me feel contemporary to you. So when I say contemporary to you, it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, or a stepbrother. But your age, your generation, he makes me feel like a quicker, unexpected passing, like no time to say goodbye. He also makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. So in other words, his actions brought about his passing. He's also making reference to two sisters. So either he has two sisters. There's two sisters. I know this is how he makes me feel. I feel there's either a Ray or Renee. Again, guys, I could be off by the name, but not the initial or what it may sound like. But it sounds like Ray or Renee. I know there's an R, but it sounds like Renee or Ray. I know there's that connection. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you. Husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, or a stepbrother, or a half-brother. It's your age or generation. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. His actions brought about his passing. He also makes me feel there's two sisters. There's a connection to two sisters. I'm also hearing what sounds like this is either like Ray or Renee or Ray or Ray, Renee. It's that sounding name. Again, guys, it's important. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for. I'm gonna just say it. I feel like this is suicide. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility in that aspect, and I do feel like this is a suicide. So you would have to understand all this information that's coming through, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So let me recap real quick. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you. So it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, or stepbrother, your age or generation. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. So in other words, I feel like this is a suicide. He takes responsibility. He makes me feel like I know there's a connection to two sisters. He's referencing two sisters. And I'm hearing what sounds like this is either Ray, or Renee. It sounds like that sounding name. And he also makes me feel like he's saying daughter's birthday. So whether it's your daughter or his daughter, or I'm just hearing daughter's birthday. So and this is really random and quirky, you guys. So, and I feel like this is a current event. So this had to have just happened, or you just did this in the very recent. But you either bent your like thumbnail back, or you cut your thumbnail too short. I know it's totally like, why are they bringing that up? But it's very specific. So let me recap real quick. The gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you. Husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, or stepbrother. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. I do feel like this is a suicide. So you have to understand this. He's referencing two sisters. I'm hearing what sounds like Renee or Ray, Renee. He also makes me feel there's a thumb connection. So it would be on your hand. It would be a thumb. I feel like it's the thumb. So it would be like either you bent it back or you cut it too close. Oh. So if you understand everything I just said, Say yes, thumb. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live. So, guys, so remember, very specific. It's the thumb. So it'd be either you bend it back or you cut it too close. Ouch. So again, if you said yes, thumb, put it in again, and I'll hone in on who I'm with. Okay. So Lori Walter, can you put your number in the chat for the dashes, please? So Lori Walter. And we are going live on TikTok, guys, after this. All right, hang on.
Hey, Teresa.
Lori, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's okay if I work with you live?
Of course.
Okay. So I do have the gentleman that's coming to my awareness. He makes me feel like contemporary to use would be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law. He makes me feel like
Yeah.
he makes me feel like I do feel like this is a suicide. He does make me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. Does that resonate so far?
Yes.
Okay. He's also referencing two sisters.
Yes. He has two sisters.
Okay. And this is either like a Renee or Ray Ray connection.
That doesn't resonate, but the R. His name was Richard, but he went by Andy. I called him Andrew, but he said, call me whatever you want. And I said, okay, Ray. So it was a joke.
Perfect. Perfect. I love that
Okay.
you said that. I
Okay.
love that's
Okay.
perfect because nicknames do come through. Now,
Yeah.
did you just, my friend, did you just like bend back your thumbnail or cut your thumbnail?
Hangnail. It's the only thing that's
Ah.
close is I've got a hangnail that just pulled and I went to bite it off and it ripped harder and it's hurting so bad.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I feel like it's a very current event. So this just happened.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Just in the last half an hour.
Oh, I love current events. Now, he's also bringing to my awareness there's a motherly energy coming through. So when I say mom, it could be mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law. And it's important how he's bringing her through. For one, he's not alone. Your loved ones are never alone, guys. I want you guys to know this.
Okay.
Now, as she's connecting with me, I feel like there's difficulty breathing heart, lungs, or chest. Does that resonate?
Okay. Um, his mother, maybe. And if it's my relatives, um, yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay, let me get some more
I don't
information.
know.
So the motherly energy
Okay.
could be a mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law. I know there's difficulty breathing or like COPD. There's or emphysema. There's this connection. This is as she's connecting with. This is how she makes me feel.
That she died of.
Well,
Okay.
not necessarily, but she makes me feel like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. So I know this gave her a good go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, his mother died of cancer. My grandmother on my father's side died of She had lung issues, but
Okay.
she died of cancer, but she had lung issues. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I also know October or the 10th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
September 10th is his birthday.
Okay. Again, know how he's coming through, and he's coming through with that motherly energy. Now,
Okay.
is there a lemon or a lemon tree connection?
Huh. Well, I'm a fan of lemons. I always wanted a lemon tree, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Just remember the lemons,
Okay.
unless you just bought some. But he as they're both coming through, there's a lemon or a lemon tree connection.
I put lemon in my water. I quarter a lemon and put it in my big Teresa cup
So an actual
daily.
lemon, like lemon.
Actual lemon. Yeah, I
Okay.
drink fresh lemon in my water. Yep.
Well, maybe you should get a lemon
So
tree. No.
maybe that. Yeah, I know. That's exactly. See, I always said I wanted one.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Now I understand this, and I know what this is, and and I'm gonna just tell you. So you remember, like back, I'm dating myself, guys. So hang on. So back in the 70s, remember that program Emergency, like with Roy
Yeah.
DeSoto and Johnny Gage. What is this connection?
He was a paramedic at one point.
Ah,
He was kind of a master of none and a jack of all trades kind of guy, but
he was a
he
paramedic.
he was the best nurse by my side anytime I was ever sick. Yeah,
Okay.
he was amazing.
Okay.
Great bedside manner.
Because this is how he's shown it to me. He showed me that program Emergency, and of course,
Yeah.
I loved Emergency. So he's using my frame of reference. So as long as he was a medic and you understand this, again, just
He
know
was at one point. Yes, he was.
and just know how he's coming through. Like again, he's good, well, and safe. You're not. Family's not miss them here, physically. Now he is referencing the two sisters again. So what's the connect? They're still here living.
They're still here living. He's an ex-boyfriend of mine, and he was one of my favorite people on the planet.
Okay, that's fine.
And yeah, his passing was unexpected. It was a fall, but it was due to his alcoholism and depression.
Oh wait, don't
And
wait, hang, don't.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, because I was getting ready to say, there's an alcohol connection.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
But and he makes me feel like like this was intentional. Like he takes
Yeah.
responsibility. Does that resonate?
Oh yeah. He
Okay.
was struggling to hold on.
Okay. So no, and I want you to know how he's coming through. Like he doesn't have any of that. There's no suffering. There's no pain. There's none of that. And
Yeah.
again, he's highlighting the two sisters. He makes me feel so. You can be
I need to contact them. Yeah, I
maybe
need
pass
to.
along. Let them know if they're open to this.
I will.
That he's coming through and he's highlighting them. And he
Yeah.
also makes me feel like out of the two sisters, one of them is currently going through a difficult time. He knows what's going on, and of course he's guiding both of them. But
Yeah.
the one that's having a more difficult time, he's highlighting. All right.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure which one.
You-
I haven't really spoke to them since he passed, and it's been hard on me. And I actually had a dream about him because I kept wanting to have him come around, and I had a dream about him, and he was in my home, and I left for a bit, and I came back, and he's taking all these pictures he had given me, which we never exchanged physical pictures. He was
Mhm.
a great photographer. And I said, well, fine, here, then take everything else you gave me. He goes, it doesn't matter. I'm already dead. I woke up and could not go back to sleep. I was
Wow.
in tears the whole day. And so I've just been praying I would hear from him. He was just one of my favorite people on the planet,
Well,
but he struggled so much. And yeah.
know how he's coming
Oh,
through again.
oh,
When I say there's no
I'm so,
separation, no divide,
yeah,
there
there
is
isn't.
none. But he is coming through. All right, and
Oh, I'm so thankful.
he's also making reference to the blue baseball cap.
My cubby's cap. Yeah.
Okay, I love it. I leave his love with you,
Because
my friend. Okay,
thank you so, so much. Thank you.
you're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't. This was exactly what I needed. Thank you so
All
much.
right, and sleep well tonight.
Oh, I will.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Let's send her lots of love, please and thank you. So remember, guys, tomorrow. This Saturday, July 19th, Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. There's only a few tickets left, so if you guys want to grab your tickets, it's almost sold out. August 23rd, Whiting Elks Lodge. We're back at in Whiting, Indiana. October 25th, we're coming back to Fowler Movie Theater. So if you're in the area, Fowler Movie Theater, October 25th this year. Next October 2026, is the Harmony Healing, A Voyage After Lost cruise. All that information, guys, is on my website, firehousemedium.com. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to Stacy, to Dawn, to Allie for recapping. Thank you to my sister in the background. Again, I appreciate you guys. We will see you for sure live next week. And then remember, we're going out over to TikTok. So if you have TikTok, head over to TikTok, and we're going to do some more readings over there. Again, bless you guys. Much love, and we'll see you next week.